Yep, it's scary. Where is it going?
It seems on Mad Max it doesn't always follow those signs.
Define Mad Max.
And for whatever reason, it thinks the speed limit here is 45, which is not great. I will say FSD is often the kind soul. FSD is more courteous than I typically would be on the road.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to say no surprise there.
You did instead.
Evelyn's silver hair catches the afternoon sun, streaming through the windshield as she stares at the sleek interface. Fine, she grumbles,
the hair right.
jamming her foot on what she thinks is the brake. It's not. The car jolts forward, lurching
really
to
struggling
Lila's
here.
pristine drop.
Yes, it is.
She clamps both hands on the wheel, like it'll save her life.
Using it.
Bethany bark back there, will you?
Excuse me.
What's up, guys? It's Brandon Flash. Today, you're joining me with Bethany and Bethany's mom, and we have our 2025 Tesla Model Y long-range rear-wheel drive, and we are taking Bethany's mom out to experience full self-driving with her in the driver's seat, supervising for the first time. All right, so we are in the car. We have her set up with the mirrors, steering wheel, seat, all that fun stuff. She has never driven a Tesla. Or any electric car. Okay. You have ridden this car on FSD a fair amount.
Yep, it's scary.
Is it scary?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a route set up. We're going to be doing a little bit of city streets. We're going to go onto the interstate. We're going to do actually
Are you serious?
double cloverleafs. And then we're going to go to Target and have it park in a parking lot. So we're going to get going onto the interstate, and then I will remove this waypoint so that way it does this loop-de-loop. And we're going to do continue trip there. So we are all set here.
I was just driving around the parking lot.
That doesn't give you an FSD experience.
It might be enough for me.
Explain the pedals. To
Okay, so
Nothing on this one, right?
no, that's just a dead pedal.
Yeah. And the brake. And
Yep. So the brake is just like any other car. Accelerator, if you need to, you can give it acceleration. Steering wheel, if you turn the wheel at all, you will disengage full self-driving.
Wow.
So you will not want to touch the wheel at all.
Awesome.
Well, you can lightly touch it.
Did you put it in sloth mode at least?
I will set it in sloth mode right now for you. So we'll go here to sloth. And then, yeah, we'll just leave it like that. We're in sloth. Turn off the satellite view there. And are you ready for it to do its thing? You're going to want
I wasn't planning on going on the interstate.
I think it's the best way to get the full experience.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Please take your hands off of the wheel. And I'm going to let you do the honors. And then make sure your feet are able to take over if needed. But I suspect you will not need to do anything this entire drive. So to start, you're just going to press that start self-driving button. And it will start moving. Just like that. And tell us what you're thinking. Is it...
Well, so far in the parking lot, it's great.
Okay, good.
Not so sure about traffic.
And what makes FSD appealing to you?
Just because I do drive a lot. I drive up and down the East Coast from Maine to Florida, so it'd be nice to have less fatigue driving. So that's my hope and expectation, that it would cause less fatigue.
Yes, I think the combination of full self-driving and also the stops to charge will help reduce fatigue and make road trips easier. And I think having a car with FSD and with better headlights will make it possible that you can drive after dark more confidently.
Why are these headlights so much better, supposedly?
So they have a matrix function. So it only turns on once you're above, I believe, 18 miles an hour. But basically, it runs the headlights at high beam all the time. And if there's another car around, either oncoming or the same direction, it will turn off the lights in that section.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can have full brightness, but you're not blinding the people.
Where is it going?
It's taking a left, so we're going left on Pineville Matthews here.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're referring to as the interstate? Okay.
Nope, we're going on to 485.
I did want my foot
Yeah.
on the brake for it.
It's a little weird at first that you just kind of sit there doing nothing,
Yeah,
basically.
it's definitely ready to break.
Yeah. Bethany, what do you think?
I think, yes, she should do FSD, but I think you should show her non-FSD of driving an electric car.
Well, we can do that after the video on the drive back. She can experience driving
No,
it.
no, 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 not when it's getting dark. I don't want to do dark.
This is so funny to you, Bethany.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's gonna laugh the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
This part's okay. See, I don't like that it drives in the left lane all the time.
That is the correct way to turn. You're supposed to turn into the lane that's closest to the direction you're turning from.
But it always stays in the left lane.
It doesn't always stay in the left lane, and it tries to keep space around it as well.
Okay.
It's safer to not have someone directly in front of you like that. It gives it more reaction time, and it can also see better around it that way.
I was always worried about the darters that come zipping through.
4 eyes. I guess they must be an ophthalmologist or something.
Oh, they wear glasses.
Well, they could. That'd be an interesting license plate to really embrace the glasses life.
I'm telling you.
The Model S in front of us has 4 eyes with the Z as their license plate. So the way the system works is there's 2 cameras up here facing forward. There's 2 There's 2 cameras on the pillars between the front and rear doors, and those are facing forward, kind of at an angle, and then there's 2 cameras on the front fenders facing backwards. And then on newer cars, there's also a camera on the front bumper, and on all cars, there's also a backup camera. So it sees behind it. So it's seeing basically a 360 view of everything around it. To then,
What year did they put the one on the front bumper?
that's 2026 and beyond.
Wow.
So that's brand new.
You can show her the cameras.
Yeah, so you can actually view the cameras as you drive there. I personally don't really like having them up while I'm driving. It's a little trippy, but you have that option.
And those pop up when you're in reverse, regardless.
Yeah. So like, or this, whenever the turn signal comes on, it's doing that. It's showing you what's in that blind spot. And it will give you kind of a red mark on the side if there is someone in the blind spot, telling you that it knows it's there and is not going to turn into them.
I don't like the slanty backward.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to the back not having great visibility, and with a great backup camera like this has, it doesn't really matter as much.
Was one of my biggest complaints when I got in it, was that I couldn't see directly up back.
I rolled out many a car because of that feature.
Because of the 3 cameras or 4, however many, I don't remember, you can look at when you're in backup mode, it doesn't bother you as much when you get used to it.
Yep. And you can even change the backup camera view to show a super wide angle, which I don't personally like, but you might be fine with since you're not used to anything currently. But I got used to the kind of standard view before they went ultra wide, so that's what I leave it on.
Mhm.
What do you think of how it's stopping, turning, accelerating, all of that?
I'm okay with it. I can't see the tires on the road though, which is where you're supposed to stop back from, so I don't.
Fair. I think that's a little bit due to your seating
No,
position.
I mean, I would stop further back because
Okay.
of it.
Because I can see their tires totally fine.
The foot difference in our height too.
True.
I mean, did you lift your seat or want your seat lifted at
Yeah,
all?
the seat does go up and down. So take the, yeah. And then you can tilt the front too.
This seatbelt is going to strangle me.
Oh, well that can be adjusted. It slides up.
Okay. Or down, hopefully.
Well, it's as low as it goes currently.
Uh-oh.
But if you put the back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you would adjust your seat over time to kind of refine how you want it. And the wheel has a fair bit of adjustment still as well. So you could move that up and then move the seat up, and then you'd just be overall lifted up a bit.
Yes.
What?
I just, you raise me up.
Why is this so funny, Bethany? Did you get enough sleep last night? You're a little delirious.
No, we've gone over this.
I just make her laugh.
Mhm.
Is it weird just sitting here?
Yeah, well, I'm like gripping my legs so I don't touch the wheel.
He didn't mean you literally cannot touch the wheel. He meant more so if you give it like enough force, it will pull you out.
I would say in general it's better if she just doesn't touch the wheel, because most people out of habit would just grab it
I feel like I
and then
still hold the
disengage.
wheel.
What?
I still hold the wheel.
Oh, I guess I don't really ride with you because you don't ever drive when I'm in the car.
Nope.
And by drive, I mean supervise. And then here we can expand this visualization so you can actually see everything that it sees, which I find helps a little bit with understanding what the car sees and then having the confidence based on that.
It is kind of crazy how many cars it can like map out for
And
you
track in real
surrounding
time.
you. And humans and dogs and bikes and whatever else.
So now it can't see those cars.
Yes, it can. It sees them.
Because the camera's on the side of the car,
Yeah.
facing out.
It can
So,
see beyond what the human can see.
Yeah, I can see better than I could see if I was. That took me an adjustment factor too.
So if I did disengage it,
Yes.
would I have to touch that to start it up again?
You would press the drive stalk again, or this would become a button again. So you could use either one to start it
So
up again.
if I press this.
You push it.
Push it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the button at the end is park. You push the whole stalk down.
Okay.
Kind of like a turn signal.
Okay.
Tell her how to disengage it.
To disengage, you take the wheel,
Mhm.
you press the brake, or you do up on the drive stalk.
So if I touch the brake, it's also gonna.
It will fully disengage immediately. And it will give you an auditory chime telling you that.
Or you can just turn the wheel.
Correct. Yeah, it'll give you a dun-dun. Not quite that dramatic. Dun-dun. Like, kind
Oh, I
of.
think I've heard it with her.
Yeah, probably.
Because I don't do most of the parking lots with it on.
Bethany's
I don't
very
like
picky
how it
about
does
parking
it.
lots.
This would bother me because you never know where to put this, so you can.
Well, you can... I'd say once you get used to FSD, you look at it less, so it doesn't really matter.
That much.
And this is a case that I would probably turn it up from Sloth, because Sloth makes it pretty lethargic.
It won't probably turn right unless it has like absolutely. no
Unless it's
cars in
very
view.
clear. Which is probably not the worst thing, but it does mean that you might be sitting for a bit on turns.
You're right. Like spinning wheel is also a way to change from like the different modes of FSD.
Yeah.
Without
one?
needing.
Yes,
to
if you
hold
roll
the
that
screen.
up and down, it adjusts the profile.
Mhm.
But otherwise, you can also tap on the profile here, and then it will pop up the different profiles.
Mhm.
And that's also how you tell it how you want it to handle on arrival. So you can select parking lot, curbside, parking garage, street, driveway, whatever.
It can also drive you through drive-thrus.
Yep.
I see.
Right. So see, that's the Sloth handling, and I waited for the green light. I don't think it would always wait for the green light. I think it would just wait for it to
I
be
think there was
very
plenty
clear.
enough traffic that
Yeah.
it would have gone around on two wheels if it had tried to do it.
Probably not.
I think it would have only gone on Mad Max.
Yeah.
Based on how that traffic was. If that, because even Mad Max doesn't always.
Even, yeah. I'd say they're working on the balancing how aggressive it is while keeping it safe right now.
Does it sense speed bumps?
Yep.
Like in your neighborhood?
Yep, it slows down for the speed bumps.
Haven't had it bottom out on you.
No, this actually has quite a bit of ground clearance.
How much?
Like 6 inches, I think, something like that. 7 inches.
No, the Highlander's 7, the Subaru's 8.
Okay.
So,
It's never really been an issue.
do they all come with all-wheel drive?
No, this one is rear-wheel drive.
Oh,
The rear-wheel drive has the most range since it has less drag and less things to power. The all-wheel drive is faster, though, because it has 2 motors.
okay.
Because instead of a gas engine having to have a differential and then transfer case and all that for all-wheel drive, it just has 2 motors, one for the front and one for the rear.
So the blue one has that. then.
Yeah. So now we're getting onto the interstate. It will do everything.
Mm.
Did you like how it took that corner? Was it a little too fast for you?
No, that was okay. I'm just more concerned about merging.
It will do a good job merging.
It'll merge fine. You might want to come out of Sloth for it to actually like change lanes along the highway.
I'm fine staying in the right hand.
I mean, we're going to be taking the roundabout, or not roundabouts, the cloverleafs right away anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this waypoint, and then it will turn around once it gets to the cloverleafs. No, I guess it's actually good. We'll go this way. So we're going up on the interstate. You can see how it does this. Also, when you're driving on the interstate, if you wanted to, you can signal and then it will do an automatic lane change for you, which can be handy if you just want to leave it on, but you don't want to be in the lane for whatever reason. But usually it's as if it's reading my mind with its lane changes, especially in hurry mode. It's doing it before it can even signal for it to do it. It sees whatever I'm seeing that I would want to move over for. So this is where it's really impressive. It's taking the double clover leaves. And then we'll go back on the interstate a little bit more city, and then we'll wrap it up. What?
I was happy getting off the interstate. Don't tell me we're getting back on it.
Well, we have to go back the other way to go to Target.
I didn't know we were going to.
Well, I just put that as a waypoint.
I don't think we're actually going to Target.
I just picked a parking lot that I knew.
I see. Could have picked Home Goods.
You might have picked the right Target for that.
I did pick Valentine.
Oh, well.
Or, whatchamacallit? Blakeney. So here it sees the lights. It even respects the no turn on red signs. It seems on Mad Max it doesn't always follow those signs.
Define Mad Max.
So there's different driver profiles. There's Sloth, Chill, Standard, Hurry, and Mad Max in order of least aggressive to most aggressive.
I see.
I typically drive on Hurry or Mad Max.
I bet you do.
And it does a very good job. But it does go a little bit faster than Sloth does. But I think Sloth is a good way for someone that's not as familiar with FSD and Teslas in general to become acclimated to the car. What?
At least the seat is comfortable. I was worried about that.
I'd say Tesla seats are some of the best in the business. I'm always very comfortable in them, even with many hours in them.
Well, I know, but you're big.
True.
But his issue is seats bottoms can be more uncomfortable for him because he needs more under his thigh.
Yep. I needed the base to be long enough that it actually supports my thigh, and that the front comes up enough that there's not just a gap between the seat bottom and my thigh that I have to like have it hovering basically. And Tesla does a pretty good job at that.
And for me, I don't like having my foot in the air when I have to put it on a gas pedal.
True.
That's why I never bought a Prius, because I couldn't, the pedal was too high off the floor.
Okay. So I will say this is an instance I probably would have just driven on the shoulder for 40 feet and then continued into the lane, but FSD is following the rules and staying in the lane and not doing that.
Go with FSD.
I probably would have just gone.
I'd be afraid somebody comes swooping up a rear end me or something.
Yeah, you definitely want to watch behind you if you do something like that. So have you had to touch the pedal or wheel once?
No, not yet.
Have you wanted to?
Just once.
And what instance did you want to, and why?
Just because there looked like a car that might make a left-hand turn into us.
Where was that?
Just back on
Okay.
51.
So we're merging back onto 485.
It's actually less stressful for me to drive at night with this on.
That's good. That's kind of the whole reason we want you to experience this. And normally the screen would be in dark mode, so it'd be a little bit dimmer, but for video's sake, it's easier to see it if it's on dark, or if it's on light mode. Bethany, is it totally washing out everything in front of us? Okay. Hopefully the video is okay for you guys. I'm doing my best here. It gets dark very early. And then for clarity, we are on FSD 14.2.1 in a Model Y without a front bumper camera. And for whatever reason, it thinks the speed limit here is 45, which is not great. It is definitely 70 here.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
But we are getting off in 0.8 miles, and there's enough traffic that it doesn't really matter that much, but
You could
Not
push
ideal.
your gas pedal and it would go faster.
But would I disengage it then?
no.
Not
If you
push
add
back.
acceleration, but it will not brake once you start accelerating until you lift off.
Yeah, I'll let it do its thing.
So if you give it gas, you're basically taking over all the lateral control.
Fine lateral.
So forward and back.
Lateral is side to side, isn't it? No?
You might be right.
Longitudinal control, shall we say?
Yeah, longitudinal control.
Thank you.
Yep, you're right.
You heard it, folks. He said I was right.
Someone's going to comment about that down below.
Usually I argue that I'm wrong.
You can see it even visualizes trucks and stuff here too.
Mm-hmm.
And what's cool is
Can't we put on reindeer mode yet?
that we can put on Santa mode if you'd like.
It's out?
Oh, it's December. When else would
It's
you
never
use
not
that?
out.
Oh, I thought it went away for the rest of the year.
No. Now we're on Santa mode. So we're riding in Santa's sleigh now. And there's a lot of reindeer around us.
You know you're the mastermind. Round and round, Rudolph, Randolph ain't too far behind.
And then the turn signals become jingles.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
The first couple jingles anyway. So it sees that better than you could have. We'll say this makes it a little hard to tell what it's seeing since it makes them all just reindeer.
I mean, it doesn't make big reindeer look reindeer.
No, not quite. You can see we're in a Tesla sleigh. You can see the Tesla headlights even.
Mm.
And we've only got 2 reindeer pulling us. You can see that one sneaking by with its
Went by.
quick little legs.
More are going to go by. What are they going to have to merge it further, or there's 2 lanes up
I
there?
think they're turning left, whereas we're turning right.
There's a white car in front of this Jeep that's way out in the left lane.
Yep. And it sees that. See how they're offset, those two?
Oh, yeah.
Even in Santa mode where you can't really tell much, you can still tell that it knows their offset, and you can see all the cars it sees ahead of that even. So then it's even moving over enough to be over the lane line because it realizes that's what all the other cars are doing.
The reindeer. Playing their reindeer games.
That is one way to put it, I suppose. There should be theme names for the FSD modes that are reindeer related. Instead of Sloth, it should be like whatever the slowest reindeer is.
Aren't they all the same speed percent to sleigh would just be going nuts?
Maybe.
Unless you think
Maybe you'd have to get a retired reindeer.
or like in the Santa Claus movie, what the heck is his name?
I don't know.
I don't know, but you need to speak louder so everyone can hear you.
I have a mic next to my head. But
The mic is not connected. Yeah, but I'm not using the audio from that.
the one in training in the Santa Claus movie.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember his name. Claude? No.
I don't know. But here you can see how it's creeping along, trying to find a gap to get in to merge left.
I wish it was.
Chet?
Chet, you're right. It is
Okay.
Well, at least it wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning.
Otherwise she would have woken me up and yelled at me. Chet, I would have been like, what are you talking about? You can see how it, even in Sloth mode, it managed to merge over.
Some kind soul, let us in.
I will say FSD is often the kind soul. FSD is more courteous than I typically would be on the road.
I thought you were going to say no surprise there.
You did instead.
How much of this will wind up on the editing floor?
Most of it will stay in. It's funny. And here you can see all the reindeer going.
I see.
Lots and lots of reindeer.
I wonder if the reindeers had an accident, if one would go flying.
Mom!
Seriously. I mean, if it goes up in the air, would it go? I mean, would it show that?
I don't know.
Because in older versions of FSD and these visualizations, sometimes it would like show cars on top of each other weirdly, like if it got confused. So no, it won't launch them in the air, but it has no problem showing them like mishmashed. Or like sometimes you'll come to like a car on a trailer or something and it looks pretty ridiculous. You'll see like a car on top of another car kind of thing.
Well, didn't it do some weird stuff in reindeer mode too?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think this is more
But it didn't
useful.
recognize last year when it didn't recognize something. So
Oh, well, last year it was weird. There's also a zombie mode.
see, the cars like their arms out like zombies.
Actually, it's not zombie mode. It's just, it makes all the people look like zombie elves.
Oh, I see. Not the cars.
No. Because they kind of just like teleport around, kind of like gliding around instead of walking in Santa mode. I'll have a lot of audio balancing editing to do on this.
Keep wanting to say, "Hey Siri."
Well, you can use Grok.
You have a therapist in your car.
You can even have it teach you languages.
Oh, really?
Yes. Would you like to experience Grok? Do you have a question you're dying to know the answer to?
Sure. Hey, Grok. Does the Blakeney Home Goods store have a dachshund purse in stock?
I don't think it's going to be able to answer that.
Yeah, I think you meant Home Goods. They've got tons of physical stores nationwide, and they carry dog-themed stuff like blankets, decor, and pet accessories in person. Stock varies by location, though, so I'd check their site, or call your local one to confirm.
Doesn't quite have the answer you're looking for.
No, but it came a lot closer than...
Nah, that hit the spot. Thanks for the nudge. If it's Blakeway specifically you're after, I can dig deeper.
Dig deeper.
All right, dug into it. Looks like Blakeway's actually a brand for panoramic posters and art prints, like wildlife scenes or landmarks, sold through retailers or their site. No standalone stores I can find.
Yes,
So
you can
in-person stock
actually.
depends on spots like Home Goods or framing shops carrying them. Got a specific location
Sam
in mind?
Elliott would be good.
No, you can do Rex. He's a calm male, or you can have Sal, the smooth male. Do you want smooth or calm?
Whoever smells, whoever sounds like Sam Elliott.
I don't know who that is.
Got you like Sam Elliott. Low, gravelly. Lets the words just roll. Ready when you are.
That works. Doesn't sound like Sam, but that's okay.
Tell me a story about a mother-in-law that drives with FSD for the first time.
All right. Let's spin a tale about Evelyn, a 63-year-old mother-in-law with a knack for turning everyday moments into chaos. Picture this. Evelyn, a retired librarian from a quiet Charlotte suburb, has never trusted technology further than her ancient corded phone. But her daughter, Lila, insists she try full self-driving, FSD, for the first time to visit her grandkids. Evelyn's skeptical, clutching her purse like a life raft as she
We can
slides
in a
into
moment.
Lila's
We'll
sleep.
finish the video first.
So anyway, Evelyn's wrinkling her nose at the dashboard glow, muttering, "This thing better not talk back." Lila laughs, pats her mom-in-law on the shoulder. "Just press the start button, Ma, it'll do the rest," and hops out, leaving Evelyn alone in the driver's seat. Evelyn's silver hair catches the afternoon sun, streaming through the windshield as she stares at the sleek interface. Fine, she grumbles,
Got the hair right.
jamming her foot on what she thinks is the brake. It's not. The car jolts forward, lurching
really
into
struggling
Lila's
here.
pristine drop. She clamps both hands on the wheel, like it'll save her life, screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" as the car inches toward the mailbox. Luckily, or unluckily, the mailbox halts. Evelyn's panting like she just
Okay.
ran a marathon.
Thanks, Rex.
Anytime. Want me to keep going? She
Not-
still hasn't even left the driveway yet.
Not right now.
Okay.
Well, what did you think of FSD? Do you feel more confident in driving a Tesla?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Do you have any words for others like yourself that are considering a Tesla and are maybe hesitant or cautious?
Well, definitely, you need to have an expert with you who can explain it all. I think if I was hopping into a Tesla without somebody who knew a lot about Teslas, I'd be a lot more concerned. Because I wouldn't know what any of this stuff was. I mean, I'm sure that if you go to a dealer, they just give you a quick run through and you're on your own.
Tesla's pretty good. At delivery day, like if you buy one, they're not great at explaining things, but if they see someone, especially if they're a little bit older, they're probably going to spend more time with you. I haven't personally experienced that because I usually walk in and they already know me, actually. So they know they don't have to do anything but hand me a key. But
when you buy a super duper sewing machine, they give you like a whole little thing where you can sign up for classes on how to use all the functions.
They do I think it's in Tesla Theater. There we go. There are actually Tesla tutorials in here.
I would be certainly subscribing to that.
So you can view all these videos on essentials, charging, physical controls, all that kind of stuff.
The charging thing, that's the one that I'm worried about because I see you with all those adapters in your things. And
Well, luckily with a Tesla, you don't need any of those.
yeah.
No, there's one adapter you would use. So that's for non-Tesla slow chargers, and that's included with the car. So
your Lightning's a problem child, you're saying.
any non-Tesla is more of a headache to charge, yes.
I see.
So let's just put in Portland, Maine, for example, just so you can see what that route looks like and how it does that. We're at 80% state of charge, so realistically, you'd probably start with 100% charge if you were actually heading out on this road trip. So your first stop would be a bit later, but this is still a good indication. So 16-minute, 13-minute, 14-minute, 13-minute. So this is the fastest route, and then they also give you two other options. So they give you best amenities. So this picks it based on what's at the charger. And then you also have fewer stops. So if you wanted to make a little bit more leisurely pace, this will take a little bit longer. So we're 17 hours, 57 minutes versus 17 hours, 4 minutes. But if you're doing that over 2 or 3 days, that doesn't really matter that much. But say you wanted to walk the dog or whatever, you could then have 40 minutes, 27 minutes, 40 minutes, 36 minutes, and you would do it in only 4 stops to get there with 10%. You can also tell it that you want to arrive with a higher state of charge. Or if you wanted to go the fastest route, you'd go and do it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stops. But those stops would be a lot shorter, because the best way to road trip an EV is, or at least a Tesla, is to run it as low and as close to dead as possible, charge up to 50, 60%, and that's about that 15 to 20 minute charge, and then continue on to the next
So you're
one and
saying
repeat.
more stops are better?
More stops is faster, because you're not charging as much into higher state of charge, because as you charge higher in the battery, it slows down.
That doesn't make sense, but okay.
It's similar to how your phone from 0 to say 50% charges a lot faster than that last 80 to 100%. So the analogy I like to use is that if you're filling a swimming pool with a fire hose, you can run it wide open until the very top. And then at that point, you may as well have a garden hose, assuming you don't want to overfill it. Filling a battery is similar to that, in that you can put in a lot more electrons early on, and then you have to slow down as you fill it up,
As it gets to the top. Gotcha.
because you can't overfill it.
Well, that does make sense.
So the best way to optimize, at least in a Tesla, not every EV is like this, is to run it down to 5 to 10% or so, or whatever your comfort zone is, as low as possible.
10.
Yeah, so 10% is fine.
How many miles is 10% worth?
Depends on the car, but generally 25 to 30 miles.
Okay.
And usually if you're that low and you're worried, you'll drive slower, so it will go even
Let's say
farther.
if you're in stop and go traffic, like, and you get into New Jersey or something.
Yeah, so stop and go traffic is the most efficient in an EV, actually, because you don't have the aerodynamic drag. So a gas car is the most efficient at steady speed, because a gas engine is the most efficient at a steady state.
I don't have to worry about dying in the middle of the road in a stop and go.
No, that's the most efficient way you can drive an EV. And also, anytime you're slowing down, it's charging the battery back up a little bit, because it's using the motor to then recapture energy, which is called regenerative braking.
Okay. And is it going to alarm for me when I get down to my 10% and tell me I need to stop?
It makes it very clear if you are not navigating to a charger and you're going to a low state of charge, it will give you pop-ups, the battery icon will turn yellow and then turn red. It makes it very hard to run out of charge unless you ignore a whole lot of warnings.
I see.
You'd have to try.
Okay. No, I don't want to.
And speaking from someone that does try when I'm doing testing, they give you a lot of warnings.
Kind of died recently, didn't we, on the roadway?
Yeah, that video will come. That's in the lightning, though.
Uh-huh.
Because this video will be up well before then, I think. Are there any other questions I can answer, or do you have any words of wisdom to the audience?
Stay tuned.
There might be another Tesla soon.
Yes, I know, if they have their way. Oh, no, I want one for the dog.
And to transport the baby Flash.
Dog.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm not going to leave a baby in the car. I mean, when I stop at rest stops, I
True.
would leave a dog in the car because it has the air conditioning, little dog, cute dog.
Dog mode, yes.
So, yeah.
Is dog mode a big deal for you?
Dog mode's a big deal. That means I don't have to worry about traveling only in the cooler months and, racing in and out of places if it's hot.
And you can even use your Tesla app and monitor the dog from your phone.
Oh, well, no,
Live
that's
video.
good. Oh, that's good.
Show
Yeah.
her how.
Well, it won't work right now since we're
We'll
in the car.
monitor Bethany. So she's in dog. Our dog in the back.
Yeah, I guess here I'll.
Just show her like keep or.
Yeah, well, I can go into here. So this will just show us, or I guess that's camera visibility. I forgot where. Oh, camera preview. There we go. Give it a second here. Let's load. So this is the cabin camera. So this is what you'd be able to see on your app in real time.
So if Daisy's behind me, then I can't see her then, right?
Not that easily. So you may want to put her in the middle seat potentially if you're using it.
Bethany, bark back there, will you?
Excuse me.
Lean over into the middle and bark. There we are.
But yeah, you could put the dog carrier in the middle, and then that way you could see her more easily. You can also see the live temperature of the cabin as well while you're doing that. So that's even cooler.
So this is not in color here then.
So this is in color during the day, if I remember correctly, whereas it switches to infrared at night. I don't 100% remember, but yeah.
Stump the bus.
Whereas all the rest of the cameras I know are in color. But this also has little infrareds, LEDs here. So that way, even if the cabin is completely dark, it actually lights up the cabin for the camera. And then that's how it's able to tell that you're paying attention while you're using FSD, because it's basically lighting you up with LEDs that you can't see. And then it can still see that you're paying attention with your eyes and that you're not having a phone in your hand or whatever.
Okey-dokey.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Brandon.
Be nice in the comments, please. And if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys on the next one. And let us know if you want to see my mother-in-law in another video.
Granny's single.
You heard it from her, folks. See you guys on the next one.